Okay, we're going to finish the foldable on rate of change, and we're going to complete the interpreting unit rate as slope. Okay, so unit rate is a rate in which the second quantity in the comparison is 1 unit, which means that we want our denominator to be 1 when we write it as a ratio. All right, so if we find the unit rate for each situation, it says 120 bottles in 6 cases. I'm going to write this as a ratio, so 120 bottles over 6 cases. I'd like to know how many bottles in one case. So 120 divided by 6 is 20 bottles per case. Or you can write 20 to 1. All right. The next one, it says $84 for 4 books. Again, we're going to write it as a ratio. $84 over 4 books. How much is it for 1 book? So 84 divided by 4 is $21 per book. The next one, 60 pencils in 5 packages. Means that we're going to have 60 over 5, which equals 12 pencils per package. The last one, 420 miles in 7 hours. We want to know how many miles can we go in 1 hour. So 420 divided by 7 is 60 miles per hour. All right. We're doing that with number sentences. Now we're going to go and look at graphs. Again, this is just like we would do slope. So you're wanting to do your rise over run. So I'm looking for where the point goes directly through 2 lines. And if you do this, I can say 50 miles for 1 hour. 50 miles for 1 hour. Or you could have wrote it 50 mph. All right, let's look at the next one. It says books read in how many weeks. So if I look, I can see that it goes right here. I can read 3 books in 1 week. 3 books over 1 week. Again, we're trying to make sure the denominator is 1 or 1 unit. All right, let's go to the next one, cups to quarts. All right, so if I notice, I'm coming here, it's 8 cups over 2 quarts. If you notice, my denominator is not 1, so how many cups equals 1 quart? 4 cups to 1 quart. All right, last one, number 8. We're going to look to see again where the line is cutting through an exact point. So I can spend $90 for 2 tickets. How much for 1 ticket? Divide 90 into 2, and I get $45 for 1 ticket. Okay, number 9 is on the last bit of our foldable. So let's look at number 9. It says Sarah drove at a rate of 3 miles every 6 minutes. Fill in a table to describe the relationship. So if we notice, it says she drove at a rate 3 miles for 6 minutes. So under the 6, I'm going to place the 3. All right. And then I know that this is 3 to 6. So then it's going to be 12 to 6. I'm going to go up every 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. And this is going up by 6. So 6, 12, 18, and 24. All right. I need to graph the relationship and then find the slope of the line and the unit rate. What does the slope represent in the contents of the problem? So here we need to graph. Notice that it's going up by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Same on your y-axis. Here's your x. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Pay attention. Remember that the time is your x, the distance is your y. So we're going to go 6 to 3, 12 to 6, 18 to 9. And notice I don't have a 9, so I'm going to go between 8 and 10. 24, 22, 24 to 12. And 30 to 15, which is going to go between the 14 and 16. I want you to take your ruler as a straight edge and draw a line. And notice that he is starting at the origin or 0. This can go on and on and on. If it was slope or unit rate, I can get another x and find another y. My slope is, remember, your y over x. In this case, it's 3 over 6. I can reduce that, dividing both the numerator and denominator by 3, so it's 1/2. Unit rate needs to be written so that my denominator is 2. Unit rate is the only time that we allow you to have a decimal, so 1/2 is written as 0.5. And we're going miles per minute. So miles over minute. All right, glue this in on page 30 in your IMN, and then I want you to do the examples on page 31. Thank you.